everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So today I worked on about two to three different things. One of them was tapping off of this power source. Basically, I added 3 more of these boxes, so I had to wire those up. The pipe was already down there. This is my splices right here, off the ground, neutral, and the hot. As you can see at the bottom where the pipe comes in, it's nearly impossible. That was really hard to get that out. Very bad spot to put that. Whoever did that wasn't me. And this pipe right here, someone else installed that. Whoever did it. But anyways, I don't like the way that they ran this because they put an LB upside down, which was very not fun to do. They should have used like a LR or something like that. I'm not sure on all the specifics of the conduit names, but it would have been nice if they had the opening facing me and not the ground. But anyways, got all the wire through there, spliced these as well. So I got the hot and the neutral on there on the common and the 120, and then tapped a ground pigtail on the back of all these boxes. So I tapped off the bottom, so I spliced all the wires through on the bottom, through the middle, and then since there's only one wire at the top for each, this was the end of the line. They only had one wire, so that was the end of that story. And then moving on, this is it with the labels on and all the covers back on. So I went ahead and labeled that with the panel name, and then put the circuit on there, 15. And I relabeled the bottom one because it had the old panel label on there. So got those all labeled up, nice and finished. And then from there, went ahead and was working on lights. This is a recap from, what was that, Thursday or Friday? TJ was hanging the little 4-incher by 4-foot lights, I believe. Not sure the specific size, but I'm gonna call it 4-inch by 4-foot. So he was hanging these. I was wiring these whips up, like I explained. Friday. Today's Friday. Anyways, Wednesday. I don't even know. I think it was Wednesday. I don't even know. It's just been a long week. So I was whipping those on Wednesday. Here's the fire alarm that I'm going to be working on next. I got all my boxes. My boxes of devices, my boxes of boxes. Those were some of the extra whips, and these were the lights that I was hanging the rest of the day. And I was also shooting some slack wires up in the ceiling, which you'll see here momentarily. And then here are the ceiling tiles, which I will be using on Monday. Going to be cutting out in the center a little 2x4 square for the mud rings on the 4 square boxes, and then cutting out one of those is going to be a 4x4 square for a different type of box for the strobe or chime strobe, I forget. Anyways, TJ was hanging these 2x2 lights yesterday while I was gone because I worked 1:30 a.m. to like 5 a.m. So he worked a normal shift and hung those lights. Today I hung these 2x4 lights right here, and like I said, shot up the slack wires, got those tied off right there. And then in here, they messed up the grid. There's supposed to be 2 lights in here. As you can see, it's just gridded out for 1 right now. So on the south and the north, next to this 2x4, they're going to change that so we can put 2 lights in there. So there's like I didn't say, but there's 2 lights on the cart over there that I already whipped and got those ready to go. Shot these slack wires, so literally all I have to do is wait for them to move the grid and move that ducting, that 2x2 ducting. And this is what it looks like shot up into the ceiling with the Hilti gun. So I just have to wait for them to move the grid, and then I will just drop my lights right in. And then from there, once I get those done, then I'll be working on the fire alarm. If you remember the fire alarm that we did like 3 or 4 weeks ago, probably at this point. So here's all the fire alarm coils. Just like I said, going to be cutting 2x2 squares, cutting out the holes for the mud rings, dropping in the boxes on top of that, and then putting our wire in there, and then we can wire up our devices, get those ready to go. That's what we'll be working on next, is landing the fire alarm devices, putting the wire in the boxes and all that good stuff. And then, yeah, they got the chime strobe on the wall right there, on the back side of the wall, and this one right here, those two right there. There's going to be 2 chime strobes, 1 strobe, and like 4 or 5 smoke detectors, and these are the wires right there. For those guys, well, one is going to stay in the ceiling for the smoke, and the chime strobe wire is going to go right into this box. And then that pretty much wraps up my day. I do have some exciting news. I got some new tools coming on the way. If you know what this one is, very exciting. I've been looking for this tool for a year. Give you a little sneak peek, that's all you're getting. Got a car charger just arrived today, so that's just a little hint of what is coming to the house. So stay tuned for those videos. Probably record a video unboxing this juice box charger in a few minutes, and then I'll release that probably either today or Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, thanks guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. God bless. Have an awesome rest of your day. Stay safe and have a great weekend. God bless. See you in the next one. Love you guys. Peace.